belong with me, and I belong with you. You belong with me, and I belong with you.
So, welcome everyone to bite number 6 of Mental Health Matters, Belong in Bite-sized series. I'm Sophie Wood.
And I'm Danielle Wood, and today we're going to be talking all about effective communication strategies for discussing mental health. So, Sophie, how could we approach this conversation?
That's a great question, Danielle. So, approaching conversations around mental health can be challenging. And I know through my work that so many people just find it too difficult. And so they shy away from these conversations. And when you ask them why, it's because they don't know enough about it and they don't feel confident enough to be able to support their people properly once they've actually opened the subject up. So look, right here, right now, let's start unpicking that. So I'd start by making sure you create a safe and open environment. And for those private conversations, find somewhere comfortable where the person feels safe. You know? And then key principles are to ask open-ended questions and then just listen. You might begin the conversation with something like, I've noticed you seem a little bit down lately, and I wanted to check in with you. How are you feeling? You know, be open, honest, and non-judgmental in the ensuing conversation. That's really important.
Yeah, I think that's such a good approach, Sophie. Active listening skills, I think, are also really important, aren't they? I mean, this means giving the person your full attention, maintaining eye contact, and showing empathy. I think you can also use supportive language like I see, that sounds tough, or just I'm here for you. I mean, it's important to listen more than you speak and avoid interrupting.
Totally. And language is also very important when discussing mental health. And I recommend using person-first language, such as a person with depression, rather than a depressed person, because it just takes that step away from being in judgment. So avoid minimizing their experience with phrases like, just snap out of it, or it's all in your head. I mean, I've often heard people say, well, it could be worse, or at least X hasn't happened. So try to avoid those kind of things, as it diminishes the importance of what the person's confiding in or talking to you about.
I do think that's so important, Sophie. I mean, I remember someone saying to me, oh, what have you got to be depressed about? And it really said to me that they didn't understand. So I think it's essential to avoid that judgmental and dismissive language. So I think we can show our empathy and validate people's feelings by saying things like, that sounds really difficult, or I'm really sorry that you're going through this. And that then helps the person to feel heard and understood.
Yeah, and when somebody opens up about their mental health, it's really important to support them. Yeah, so ask how you can help and also respect their wishes. Sometimes just the act of being there to listen can make a huge difference. I mean, you can ask what support perhaps that they're currently getting, but you can also suggest resources, signposting things like counselling services or support groups, if the person's open to it.
Exactly. Not everyone will be, but if they are, then that's really helpful. So encouraging them to seek professional help if they need it is important. But remember not to push too hard. It's not for everyone. Let them know that you're there for them. That helps. And seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. That's also really important. The fact that they've spoken up is really great. And it's also helpful to follow up with them later to see how they're doing. So don't just forget them. Yeah, I think that's it, Sophie.
Great. So to sum up, approaching conversations around mental health with care, using active listening skills, Choosing supportive language and providing compassionate support can make a significant difference. So creating an open and supportive environment is key to effective communication around mental health.
Agreed. Thanks, Sophie, for that. So I think that's it for today. Join us next time, and when we'll be talking about how to provide resources and support for mental health in the workplace. So that's it from me, I think. So between now and next time, don't forget you can pop your comments or questions in this post, or you can DM us if you prefer, or email hello@belongingbase.com, which is along the bottom. And if you want to find out more about us, also along the bottom is our website, www.belongingbase.com. So thank you for coming. And until next time, all that's left for me to say is goodbye.
Goodbye.
To answer for, 'cause you belong with me, and I belong with you. You belong with me.